before he came into the Argentina first team. First Argentinian ever to win two.
Whereas in the Premier League you can't.
There's a yellow for Rakitic for the foul. And you can argue with this, the ball ran away from him, he's stretched and he's caught Gundogan.
I have seen a few of these challenges where Barcelona losing the ball in their own half and Manchester City, because both teams, they're pressing so high with as good as front five, not allowing either team to actually get out, and that's why it's not really led to any team getting on top at the moment.
This could be a precious moment. Silva takes, looking for Stones to get up around the back. Rakitic heads it away. Zabaleta quickly onto it, cleverly back into the middle. Here's Aguero, good block by Mascherano. And Barcelona can be so deadly on the break, of course. Here's Neymar.
That's what that press gets you. In the blow up high on the pitch. And a free kick.
Into the gap and scores. Classic Barcelona. Defending one moment, countering the next. And he's done it again.
David Silva over the free kick. Involved in these.
Manchester City for Lionel Messi.
That's absolutely magnificent. Messi starts it and he finishes it. With good help from Neymar as well. Aguero has a shot blocked initially from Mascherano, and then Suarez the ball isn't able to stop it, and you just see how the numbers now getting forward. Suarez forward, Messi still holding back. You see the intelligence of his run. He wants that space to go into. Kolarov and De Bruyne, and then the usual happens. He puts the ball into the back of the net, but fantastic counter-attack from Barcelona, and the way Suarez, Messi and Neymar linked up, magnificent. Cool, calm finish as well. Caballero, absolutely no chance.
Delight for the manager. Playing the team as Pep Guardiola, now following in his footsteps as manager.
It was really interesting to watch Messi's run then, because everybody's sprinting forward. You can see Messi, he's holding back because he can see that gap that's coming between De Bruyne and Kolarov, who ended up being the furthest two back at the time, and he wants that gap to run into, and he wants it when he gets the ball. He times his run perfectly, and his first touch took both of them players out. Like I say, then it was a very cool, calm finish.
With Manchester City looking ruffled at the back, I've got a question for you in a couple of seconds. Otamendi steps in here and breaks it up. Never comfortable on the ball, though. Never really comfortable on the ball. And Barcelona could catch some cold again here now. Neymar's given it away. It's counter-attacking football. Aguero, De Bruyne is on the far side. Can he play him in? He's just straight offside. He had to check back. That's why he played the ball in there looking for Sterling. Couldn't get it away to De Bruyne, who was offside.
It's good playing. It seems to be down Manchester City's right-hand side where they're getting the joy. Digne pressing very high at left back, leaving that space behind him. Ended up being good defending from Umtiti this time.
De Bruyne exasperated, but I think when the pass was on, Aguero would have realised that De Bruyne was offside. But nonetheless, they've got a situation here. Corner kick. De Bruyne will take it. Short to Silva. Sterling is on hand. Blocked by Messi. Gundogan with a shot. Well, we saw what he can do at the weekend with his couple of goals. He has 3 now. Is that a foul on Silva, who says yes? The referee plays on. Gomes got it away. Messi dropping into the pocket space, as he so often does. And I think Manchester City are awestruck by him.
They are, and I think just by Barcelona in general. What we're seeing is Manchester City trying to play the Barcelona way, but you know, it's very difficult for them to do that. Obviously, Pep Guardiola, it's a long-term goal for him at Manchester City to try and establish that, to try and get them playing the way that Barcelona play. But A, you've got to get the players on board, and B, a few players that maybe can't do it the way that Pep Guardiola wants to do it, so it's going to take time.
The question I was going to throw to you a few moments ago, given the fact that the Manchester City defence does look unsettled, especially at the heart, would you have played Company? He's on the bench.
Yeah, it's a possibility. The one thing I would say with Vincent Kompany, I think he's been one of the best centre-backs in world football in recent years. But I saw him against Manchester United last week, and he did look very rusty. And not just that, he didn't look comfortable playing out from the back as well. And we know that is something that Pep Guardiola wants very much.
Well, Pep will be purring at the way bar just played out there. Messi. The run of Andre Gomes. And Barcelona at the moment are giving Manchester City a lesson in the way that the new Manchester City manager wants to play. This is how to do it. That's Chirano. Messi's goal over the world. His 471st Barcelona in 546 games, his 90th in Champions League football in 100 starts. Good turn away from Digne. On. Messi. Neymar straight offside, but that's opened up a little bit of a gap actually. Pushed out here towards Gomes, but away through. Did you ever play with a player who... Just watch this counter again.
It's fantastic. You see Neymar Gundogan, he can't get that touch in it, but just keep your eye on Messi. This is the run. He slows down now, and he sees that big gap in between Kolarov and Bruyne. The timing of the pass is perfect, and his first touch takes both De Bruyne and Kolarov out of the game. Such intelligent football, such intelligent movement of Messi.
In terms of counter-attacking football, that probably is about as good as it gets, isn't it? Here's Zabaleta. Little clip on the Achilles of Samuel Ntiti, born in Yaoundé, Cameroon, French international, and his first caps in the European Championships. A very startling rise at Lyon, then sort of a bit of a platform. Lovely foot. First time passing. Here's Neymar. Suarez making the run. Neymar went for it. Corner. Suarez blocked him off there.
Yeah, it's fantastic once again. Barcelona guilty of losing the ball in their own half again. See how quick Neymar's feet are. John Stones does as much as he can to send him in, and ends up being a good save from Caviar. He wants to take no chances.
Barcelona 1-0 up. Looking to make it 4 wins in 4 so far. This will see them through. Neymar, throw to Barcelona. 5 times winners, 8 finals, no semi-finals. They've been through to the knockout stages in the last 12 years. That's another foul as Manchester City look to break out, and this time it's a yellow. There
can be any arguments of that one. Neymar's lost the ball and then he just kicks out. No intention of winning the ball, he just loses it here. Just kicks out Sterling. See again, wants to stop Sterling, does.
Well, it's his second in the competition. Suspensions would ruffle them. Paco Cacer, who could come on and displace him, but not the same, of course. Play. Who's amongst their substitutes more impressive? Roberto, Spanish under-21. That's Chirano, capped 137 times by Argentina. Look at that for a chip by a goalkeeper. Wonderful to watch.
The problem is for Manchester City, because Barcelona are so good at playing out from the back, Manchester City defending with 5, attacking with 5 when they are having that high press, and when that high press is beaten, Barcelona plays surging forward, then they've actually left the 5 Manchester City players that are trying to press. It then leaves them actually outnumbering Manchester City forward against Manchester City's defence.
Also impressed then. Ball broken down, possession might have broken down. Andre Gomes went right across from the left to the right hand side to fill in. They do the unpleasant side of the game as well as the glorious flowing stuff. They work hard. And here is Gomes. Digne. Neymar on that touchline was awaiting a pass. It didn't come. Bounced away off the full-back. Roberto getting up. That's a foul to Manchester City. Manchester City semi-finalists last year, and Real Madrid put them out. True here, 0-0. Lost away round of 16 the previous 2 years. Good pressing by Sterling, and that's a foul, I would think. It's a free kick to Manchester City. With a little push on Fernandinho.
It's good play from Fernandinho. You see Suarez coming just out of his left-hand side, just moves over that way, so Suarez has to push him over.
They know the dark arts, don't they? And many managers, and I know many rival fans, believe they get away with a bit too much. I know that Chelsea fans have always felt that from their previous clashes. De Bruyne. Well, that sort of sums things up at the moment. They started brightly. They were on the front foot. They looked at it. The penalty decision would have changed the whole evening. But the Barcelona goal sees Manchester City looking distinctly second best.
Well, it doesn't, and the thing is, as the on, it works perfectly for Barcelona because Manchester City, they have to commit more men forward. I think you only have to look at Manchester City this season. I think when conceding first 6 times in all competitions, they've not won any. I think they've drawn 3 and they've lost 3 of them because they can't dictate the pace of the game, and the opposition can do that and basically pick Manchester City off, which has happened a few times this season.
Rakitic with a touch on the his goal, the first conceded by Manchester City at home in UEFA competition in 11 months. They're on 7 in the UEFA competition games. A lovely change up through the gears by Andre Gomes to pull back, intercepted by Fernandinho. Neymar back onto his right foot. Fernandinho, his compatriot, came to meet him. And Neymar did a little bit too much on it in the end when he had a shooting opportunity. But the build-up play was scintillating from Andre Gomes, and there's a foul. Otamendi went through Suarez.
The worrying thing is for Manchester City, it's much last-ditch defending.
More of a sense of control about since the Messi goal. There's a dummy towards Andre Gomes and alert defending by Messi back in again on Fernandinho, and they've got men over here, Barcelona. Rakitic to Suarez. Suarez with a shot by Stones again.
It's a terrific block from Stones. So important. And again, City getting caught in possession. Trying to play through central areas. Suarez, you fancy him there. Stones does terrific to get across. And get a block in.
Sergi Roberto. Start again here, Barcelona through Mascherano and then from Titi. Sergio Busquets, now Messi. Sergi Roberto, who's popped up in a central position, the right back. Now Neymar.
Andre Gomez is making some terrific runs forward, making space for other players. Messi's just floating. It's a free roll.
Neymar's run there just opened up a bit of space for the left back, Lucas Dean. Here is Neymar. Andre Gomez. Dean's back heel to Neymar. And then into Luis Suarez. Now Big Silva's back there helping out the defenders. Dean's cross and Silva there for Manchester City.
Messi's always just sitting on the edge of the box, just waiting patiently, as he did for the goal.
As Guardiola said in the build-up, as I mentioned earlier, standing still, which is so often a problem for the position when Messi stands still.
I'd love to see a City player stand next to him, stand still as well.
Wonderful touch by Andre Gomez. He got across. Barcelona get the corner. They're just starting to pop the ball around now with real authority, aren't they?
They're just so good in possession. Every player so comfortable.
By Neymar, straight at Fernandinho. Gomes to Busquets, and then first time out, Suarez drills one in towards Rakitic, and they'll get another corner.
Barcelona a bit more clinical and push on. To be patient, City.
Short there, wouldn't you, when Messi standing 5 yards away from you. Sergi Roberto, Neymar, now Messi. Lucas Dean had gone on the overlook, and it stops. Out it goes towards Suarez, who's able to reach it. Conor was there because Messi was sniffing around behind him.
Possession stats in the last 15 minutes. So good in possession, Barcelona.
Love to know as well, Owen, just how often the ball's gone out of play. But there's a mistake though, and he presents a chance for Sterling, who keys up to... And there's the Barcelona mistake, punished by Manchester City.
That's a terrific goal from Manchester City. That's why I pressed the goal, even against the best team in the world. They get caught, Barcelona, trying to play out. A poor ball, never played square in Yo now. Terrific play from Sterling. There's a stunner, and I said before, Gundogan needs to transform for midfield. He gambles. A well-weighted ball in a goal from Manchester City.
Well, there's a taste of their own medicine for Barcelona. The kind of situation he capitalised on so often 2 weeks ago in Spain. Now it's Pep Guardiola and his team's turn to pounce on a Barcelona error. And Gundogan's second goal in the City shirt, and what a big goal that could turn out to be.
It's so important for him to get forward. Fernandinho can break up. He needs to get forward and support Aguero. He had the need to join in. He did a terrific job. Barcelona get caught. Never played well in Lyon. They're the best team in the world, and they get punished.
Well, of almost lulled themselves into a false sense of security because they were dominating possession, popping the ball around. Off it, made them back in the game at 1-1. And it's reinvigorated the crowd, it's reinvigorated the team. And with 4.5 minutes to go before half-time, he's up on his feet again. And that's Group C as it stands now, following it equalised.
I think in both games the game plan has worked.
And they've got it back again here, and they've got men over. Fernandinho, David Silva, tees it up for Fernandinho, and then Aguero! All it needed was a touch.
City looked devastating on the counter-attack. Again, winning ball, midfield. Sergio Roberto overruns it. Again, that's brilliant from Fernandinho. And they break in numbers. Great cutback from David Silva. Just ahead of Sergio Aguero, but they look like they're going to score.
I tell you what, Owen, it's one of the oldest cliches in football that goals change games. Well, the one that City have scored has certainly changed this one.
I think mistakes for both goals. Both of these teams are so good offensively, they'll punish you. Getting caught in dangerous areas.
We've got a game on now. Zabaleta, defended by D. Throw into Manchester City, who are on the front foot now, and they're starting to believe again. Fernandinho. Closed down quickly by Busquets. Now Messi. Gliding forward for Barcelona. Still gliding forward. And going attacked him brilliantly. Fantastic tackle.
What a player Fernandinho is. Messi at full pace. Fernandinho get across. He plays the ball first there. Comes off Messi. Again, getting caught in possession. City need to play wide. We'll try and play through the middle.
Absolutely fascinating, isn't it? In toward Aguero. That was a vital touch by Mascherano.
Terrific ball in. And Mascherano was just a little bit higher. Aguero was in. City are pressing again.
It was on a plate for him, wasn't it? The touch hadn't come from Mascherano. Here's Otamendi. An extra spring a City again since the goal. And Dean with a header in front of Sterling. Now Kevin De Bruyne. Good one. Fernandinho. Pablo Zabaleta. Lovely ball by De Bruyne to Zabaleta. The last touch off Mascherano. It's a City corner. Zabaleta just turned around there and urged the crowd to get behind the...
Again, a chance to get in. Ball from De Bruyne has come more inside.
Here's De Bruyne. Looked in towards Fernandinho, who put it back into an area where he hoped a City shirt might be.
A bit rattled Barcelona.
There's Gundogan. Barcelona playing a really high line. City were looking to sneak in behind them. Silva. Alexander Kolarov. He was looking to go through a gap. The door was closed quickly by Rakitic and Sergio Roberto. City get the free kick.
Obstruction. Kolarov does well. Recognizes the space. Just plays it into it. Tries to run and get it. Rakitic cuts across him.
Well, there's going to be no added time at the end of this first half, so what a time this would be for Manchester City to get a goal. The last opportunity of an enthralling first half. There's John Stones on his way in. In by David Silva. Cleared partially by Rakitic and then helped on by Lucas Dean, and Victor Kasai blows the half-time whistle. Well, Lionel Messi started a move.
But it started with Messi celebrating. But City are back in it through Gundogan, all to play for.
This programme is brought to you by Nissan, UEFA Champions League sponsor.
That's really nicely done. That's a Tottenham goal!
What a moment for everyone connected with Leicester City Football Club.